Hey there, friends. It's JayChron here from JayChron and Friends. All up in your vicinity. What's going on, friends? I'm here with Chudly.
How y'all doing tonight?
Chudly just finished his football practice.
Yippee.
We kind of sort of had some plans with our other friend Nudes, but something came up. I guess he had to do some spring cleaning in his garage, and then he had to eat, so it was going to be too late before he came over. But that's all right. I wanted to get another video up for all you guys, all our fans that, that could be waiting for another video from us. So what me and Chudly decided is we're going to go ahead and we're just going to add another chunk to our alphabet story there that we did last time. So we've separated the letters. We got half the alphabet each. Looks like we got a little bit different letters than we did last time. We're going to try and make the words like kind of fit in with the last little bit of the story, but we never know, right? Because sometimes the words just might be absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't think every day communists ask me belligerently if Donald Trump gives unicorns joints Xerox, kicking escorts, loving oral naughtiness, and then having a young Q-tip, the rapper, zap rhinos from Virginia highways winningly. So, I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens here. So I think we'll stick with the whole rock, paper, scissors thing to see who goes first. So I think what we'll do... Actually, Chad...
I was first last time.
Did you go first?
Yeah, I was first last time.
Then I'll just go first this time.
Because I picked communists, remember?
Yeah.
So why don't this time you go first, and then our next time when we do another alphabet one, we'll rock, paper, scissors, because we'll each have one first.
Yeah, or we can just go back and forth.
Yeah.
Either way. But, how was your football practice?
It was long, 2.5 hours of friggin' running around and hitting people.
That actually
was fun.
sounds kind of fun.
Except the running part.
Yeah. I don't play any sports. Well, if growing a beard was a sport, I guess I'd play that.
You'll play basketball.
Yeah, I like basketball. Basketball is fun. Alright, well, anyways, I guess we'll get started then. Just for shits, I'm going to read this one off again just because it's funny, and I do whatever the fuck I want. So anyways, last time there, we started a story, and it goes a little something like this. Communists asked me belligerently if Donald Trump gives unicorns joints Xeroxed, kicking escorts, loving oral naughtiness. So please, young Q-tip, the rapper, zap rhinos from Virginia highways winningly. Pretty fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, so my first letter of tonight's story chunk, we'll call it, is the letter A. And I think my first word is gonna be also.
My first letter is B. So I'm going to say Bambi. So also Bambi.
Alright, so my second letter is C. So also Bambi. Considered.
My second letter, is E. So also Bambi considered evacuating.
Oh shit. My next letter is D. Also, Bambi considered evacuating dynamic
My next letter is H. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb.
My next letter is F. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles. I don't fucking know.
My next letter is J. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping
Alright, friends. My next letter is G. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously.
My next letter is L. Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like
Excuse me, friends. My next letter is I. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects.
My next letter is O. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on
My next letter is K. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on Kinder eggs. That ought to be interesting.
Kinder eggs or okay. Mine is Q. So I kind of want to take the S off that eggs. But
Well, I mean, whatever, if it makes it work. But
no, I'm gonna just keep it like how you have it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna just work with that because I have Q. Also, Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on Kinder eggs quietly.
that works. Oh boy. My next letter is M. Also, Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on Kinder eggs quietly. Molesting.
Mine is R. My next letter is R. Also, Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on Kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, or yeah, rabbits. I was gonna say raccoons, but rabbits came out first.
Oh, God. So I guess, I don't know, if you're like a sick and twisted person, this might make sense to you. And the more I read it, it kind of makes sense in my head. So I don't know if I'm a twisted individual. Well, I am. But anyways. My next letter here, friends, is N. So, also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits. Never.
Okay, my next letter is S. So, also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. This one actually makes kind of a little more sense that I can tell.
Okay, so my next letter is P. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. I think we're gonna put a period after stopping, just to fucking like, kind of like what a period does, obviously, start a new sentence. So at the letter P, so also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. Excuse me.
Pooping.
Pooh Bear, as in Winnie the Pooh.
So my next letter is T. Also, Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. Pooh Bear touched. It's gonna be difficult now because we're getting in the last thing.
Yeah, this is because my next letter is U. So, also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. Pooh Bear touched Uranus, the planet, Uranus.
My next letter is W. Bambi also considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. Pooh Bear touched Uranus, yelling.
I thought you said it was W.
No, it's Y. W is my last one. If I did say W, I fucked up.
My next letter is V. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. Pooh Bear touched Uranus, yelling violently.
My next letter is Z. Also, Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. Pooh Bear touched Uranus, yelling violently, zapping.
We had to use the same Z letter as last time.
Is it?
Zapping.
Oh, I like the way I was gonna use Zamboni.
But it works out.
I was gonna use Zamboni, but it doesn't work there.
It works out though because my next letter is X. Also, Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. Pooh Bear touched Uranus, yelling violently, zapping Xavier.
And my last letter is W. Also, everyone knows who Xavier is, right?
From X-Men,
Professor X. So my last letter is W. So also Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. Pooh Bear touched Uranus, yelling, violently zapping Xavier. Ugh. Fuck. Hold on. I'm trying. It's a W. Used. Wickedly.
Oh, it's kind of interesting as I thought it would be. I'm gonna go ahead and read this out. Oh man, we're good storytellers.
Should we read it? Oh.
Yeah, you read that part and then you read the first.
Communists asked me belligerently if Donald Trump gives unicorns joints Xeroxed, kicking escorts loving oral naughtiness. So please, young Q-Tip, the rapper, zap rhinos from Virginia highways, winningly.
Also, Bambi considered evacuating dynamic herb follicles, jumping graciously like insects on kinder eggs, quietly molesting rabbits, never stopping. Pooh Bear touched Uranus, yelling violently, zapping Xavier from X-Men, wickedly. So there you have it, friends. That is that's the second part of our story. So the only reason we did this type of video again is, as I said, Nudes couldn't be with us tonight. But that's okay. You know, we got lives, we got families, we got jobs. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. So that's it. You know. And if there's ever anything, like, I was just thinking, like, if you guys ever want, like, think of a ridiculous word that would be really hard to fit into a sentence, just throw it in the comments below. And because I look at the comments, there's not much there yet because we're just starting out. But
yeah, feel free to ask us to do things, challenges, different dare.
Fill up those comment sections.
Have any personal questions you'd like us to answer, or you'd like to know anything more about us? Just feel free to ask. We're willing to open up for everybody.
Yeah, we need some more content for our videos and whatnot. So we're gonna be thinking up of plenty of content.
And we'd really like to get our viewers involved. So let's get this going.
Yeah, I'd like to interact with our fans and whatnot. That'd be cool. So start filling up those comment sections. Smack the like button. Go ahead and click the subscribe button. We care. We want to know what you guys think and what you guys feel about the channel. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for joining us on another segment of JayChron and Friends. And stay tuned for my Hot Wheels videos. And hopefully Nudes will be with us next time. So thanks for joining. Take care, guys.
Later.
Peace. Love y'all.